So right as I was listening to Elderbrook, Inner Light, I listened to a lot of stuff while trading Rufus to Soul, this, all kinds of stuff. I like more music on the chill side, kind of electronic chill, but I also like 80s music and all kinds of stuff in between. But anyhow, right as I was listening to that, Inner Light by Elderbrook, boom. We got that big pump, we got the level sweep, and we got an M pattern rollover. Let's take a look at it. Okay, where is my drawing tool? Here it is. So what I saw, we had the level sweep over this. So we had the big sell-off. We had a bit of phone pattern playing out on the day. And then right here, this was an interesting level sweep. Institutionals got heavy on the order flow, actually to the sell side. They popped it right below the day's low. Since the U.S. cash session opened, and right away turned around and came into buyers and pumped it and did a level sweep here, did a grinder, we rolled back. Then they came in and grabbed it and pumped it really hard. So I was in some shorts that I let go of. And we got the level sweep right there. And so you can kind of see it right here. So I'm sitting here waiting. And then right in this area price, I was getting ready to hit it, held off of it. I thought we would get one more press by some stuff I was watching, but instead we got an M pattern and rollover. So I started on the second rollover right in here. I just started chalk for or putting in some liquidity, and then when it got the official signal, I put in my normal chunk of size, took portion out, left runners on, and doing decent. I'm still holding some runners. There's some interesting chatter in the market right now. So let me go show you a statement that I just heard that came from the U.S. government. Very interesting. So I'm going to hold some runners here. Not a lot. I'm only in, 4 left. Matter of fact, I'll put uh, so if we just go right down through and sweep the day's low, if that were to happen, I'll be out. So anyhow, let me pull up that statement that I just read real quick. So apparently the U.S. House Intelligence Committee, a serious national security threat, calls on Biden to make it public. Today, the House Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence has made available to all members of Congress information concerning a serious national security threat. Chairman Mike Turner said he's requesting that President Biden declassify all information relating to this threat so that Congress, the administration, and our allies can openly discuss the actions necessary to respond to this threat. So I'm on a bunch of Intel type boards, and I listen to chatter, and there's been some really odd chatter for a couple days now, kind of interesting in conjunction with the selling that started to hit the market. Just stuff I like to pay attention to. And so anyhow, I have no idea what that is. Maybe you guys do. I kind of was listening to that stuff earlier, then I got on to listening to music and was doing some system work, so I haven't really followed up on if anything's new since then. But anyhow, we'll see what happens on the day. But institutionals did come in and grab it and pump it once. They pumped it a second time. And it seems like they're trying to be the rescue squad today, keep this thing from really breaking down and going back and trading through into the prior range. Let's see, yeah. So there's what the lows are, right? Yeah, there's the pivot low. So we'll see what happens. At least we're getting a lot of beautiful movement and a great post by everybody in the Discord room. Let me take a quick look at that. So let's see, there we go. So some great sharing today, everybody in the room. Great job. Really, really nice work, you guys. You're hitting it. You're getting it. And great all the collaboration and sharing. So anyhow, guys, just wanted to kind of go over that Intel info I got and wanted to pass that on so you can be aware of it. So if you're playing the long side, make sure you got your stops in and be careful. What it was I just reading is somewhere in Germany, was it a bank they're basically saying that the commercial real estate market should have a bigger collapse than the housing market of 2008, 2009, which I've been talking about that in videos. There's a lot of evidence that these groups that did huge commercial property investments and developments are running into the potential for very large defaults. And if that starts happening, there's a chain reaction that'll take some banks down with it. So I always kind of keep my eye out for commercial uh, property, commercial real estate issues, like the 19.2% vacancy rate we're running in the US, which is just huge, and so on. So yeah, but yeah, that Intel little chatter stuff I heard I thought was interesting, so I figured I'd pass it on. And working it today. We'll see if we get any more downside or if they're going to come up and press this high pivot we have now with the sell-off, market based out. There's been buying all over the place. So there is an attempt to hang on to this thing going on today. But we'll see if that pulls through or if we go down, retest the day's low and range extend. Now, they really pumped it hard into the end of the day yesterday, and then they worked the DAX in the overnight session to give us a gap up at the open. But if we go down and end in the lower part of the range or break this pivot and trade lower, that's going to be ugly going into the overnight session. So that'll put pressure on Asian session and EU session versus if they park it in the middle of the day's range or higher. So anyhow, just wanted to pass on that info, go over that nice little M pattern with the signal in the rollover, and onward and upward. Talk to you guys later.